Hello, today we have some great tips for you for the month of July. The latter part of July is actually a good time to divide and replant your overcrowded spring blooming perennials such as irises and daylilies and peonies. Latter part of July is also a good time to start your fall vegetable garden. Many crops can be planted again in late July. If you're going to start them from seed, be sure you soak the seed overnight to give them an extra start. And then after you get them planted, cover the area with compost to help keep the soil from crusting. And then mulch the beds to help keep them moist and shaded. Of course, we want to continue to scout for insects throughout the garden and in the landscape and identify them first before we try to control them. Especially look for the beneficial insects, the good guys. If they are present, let them do their job before you try to control them with any insecticides. If you're maintaining fruits in the landscape, don't abandon your spray program too early. We want to continue with that. And be sure to follow the label directions regarding the last spray prior to harvest. If you're maintaining compost piles, be sure to keep them watered through the dry periods to keep them moist and keep them activated. Also be sure to turn them regularly to generate heat throughout for proper sterilization. And if you want to turn your landscape into a nice wildlife habitat, add bird baths, provide shelter and food to attract birds and butterflies. For your turf areas, you want to make sure that you sharpen your mower blades or replace them to ensure a good clean cut. Shredded leaf blades weaken the plant and make it more susceptible to disease. We also want to start raising our mowing height on our grasses as we get into the hotter, drier parts of the season. For warm season grasses, we're going to raise it from about 1.5 to 2 inches. And for our cool season grasses, we want to raise it to 3 inches. Now, if you're going to establish a warm season grass or Bermuda grass by vegetative means, such as plugs, sprigs, or sod, that should be completed by the end of July to ensure that the plant becomes mature enough and to reduce the risk of winter kill. Brown patch can continue to be a problem on cool season grasses. They can be controlled with fungicides, but one of the best approaches is just try not to overwater. Water and then let it dry out a little bit in between the waterings. And you can also try to open up the space to allow better air movement. Stagnant, humid air is a definite condition that will, enhance the chances of that disease. And then finally, fertilization can continue on warm season grasses as long as there is adequate irrigation available.